See these earnings right here? Look at this, each day, May 19th, May 20th, May 21st, May 22nd. Look at these numbers, guys. Minimum $73 a day, maximum $1,000. They're probably making on average around $700 a day, maybe $800, close to $1,000. Look at this, every single day, guys. This is insane. And today, guys, I'm going to be revealing to you the secret. You ready to know what it is? Okay, this is how you do it. First, hey guys, what's going on? My name is Josh. Welcome to HydraMedia90, where I teach you all about ways of making money, business tips, tips about being an entrepreneur, but most importantly, how to make money online. If you subscribe to me today and like this video, I will provide you with ample opportunities and really cool under the rock ways to make money online. Everything from side hustles to full-time passive incomes. I promise you I can provide you lots of great stuff. Now I'm telling you, please stay to the end because I'm going to show you all the little nitty-gritty details that nobody else is talking about, that I've seen on other videos, nobody else is mentioning, things that you need to do to monetize these specific types of videos that you're going to be able to make very easily with no budget at all, nothing. You ready? But before I start, I need to relay a very important income disclaimer and tell you that while the profit potential is there, I cannot guarantee that you're going to make $50, $100 a day, or even $1 a day. I'm not an accountant or a lawyer, and I'm not giving you financial advice, so take this as is. And again, the potential is there for you to make money. I'm giving you all the tools necessary, but do not expect that you can make exact money from this. These things that I'm showing you are just examples and case studies in which you can use to further your development. And also, before we get on, make sure you watch every second of this video because there's a lot of details you don't want to miss. And I know you eager beavers who want to skip ahead to the good stuff, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of details in the in-between you are not going to want to miss out on. Using this method with YouTube is a powerful way to create passive income. You don't need a budget. You don't need any expensive tools. You can do this with just a laptop or computer and a basic internet connection. All the tools I'm going to be offering you today via download are all free. They're very easy to use, and you don't have to sign up for anything that you have to pay for or use any complex tools or websites. It's going to be very simple, very bare bones basic. I mean, hell, even your grandma can do it. Plus, don't skip this part. I'm going to add in a little secret sauce detail that will allow you to monetize this channel and make double the revenue using other income sources besides just AdSense. Now, these are things, what I'm going to tell you, that I see other channels not mentioning and talking about. So make sure you stick to the end to hear this. What we're going to be doing today is creating affirmations/meditation music videos. Now, before you say, well, wait a minute, how am I going to monetize that? Easy. The basic premise is that we're going to download free stock footage of like people being happy or inspiring or maybe working out and pair that with copyright-free affirmations or maybe meditations, and we're going to overlay those together in a video editing program and also have copyright-free CC music underneath that we're actually going to get from the YouTube library itself. We're going to compile it all together in a video editor, and voila. It's probably only natural that you feel a little bit of doubt about the whole situation, so let's go and check out some results right now. Just looking here at the affirmations niche, you can see that some of these videos, guys, get an insane amount of views. I mean, look at this, 16 million, 7 million, 7 million, 8 million, nearly a million, and these are all just meditation/affirmations. And another thing is, guys, look too, 10 minutes long, 30 minutes long. You know, they don't go on. These ones are long, but I guarantee what they're doing is they're probably recording maybe about 5 to 10 minutes of affirmations and just looping it over and over, which is repurposing your content and is a great way to earn double, triple, quadruple the amount of income you can normally make from a single video. I'm telling you guys, it's powerful. All right, so you're probably asking me, well, that's good and great and all, Josh, but how much can we really make here? I mean, doing these simple copy-paste videos, what is my real income potential here? Well, that's the greatest thing because what I'm about to show you only applies to AdSense. So this is going to blow your mind. Check this out. This is a channel by the name of Jason Stevenson, and he focuses on sleep meditation music. Now, he has about 2 million subscribers, and check this out. He's probably making on average, guys, just from these simple videos, around $1,000 or so a day. I would say maybe anywhere between $700 to $1,000. This is not including a list that he's building. It is not including any affiliate offers or programs or coaching that he is offering. This is strictly from AdSense. It is complete and total passive income, which is mind-blowing. Let's look at another channel. This is Bob Baker. He has a much smaller subscriber count. He's at about 200,000. And even then, look, he's still earning about $100 or so a day just from doing the same basic meditation affirmation videos, which again is just affirmations over some calm meditation music, and that's it. You could have a still image, or you could have stock footage, and you're just expanding that out over a period of time. I mean, they're very easy videos to make. Now let's look at another one. This one's called Be Inspired, right? 7.4 million subscribers, right? And he's making on average, or they're making probably roughly $300 to $400 a day doing the same thing. Now, if you're wondering and doubting, well, I don't have that many subscribers. Do I need so many subscribers to earn a great income? No, you don't. I'm telling you that now. You do not. Because even though it may take a little bit to earn a lot of AdSense money, you could still easily get up to $100 a day pretty quickly. And on top of that, you could be offering all sorts of affiliate programs, coaching, building a list. I mean, AdSense is only a piece of the pie. And what I love about this here is that some of these big channels have millions of subscribers. That tells me that this niche is hot, that it has a lot of viewership. There's a lot of people searching for these kinds of videos. So if you use the right tools and you do the right things, it's going to be very easy for you to break through in this niche. So I hope you're all giddy and excited by now, because we're going to move on to step one of this process. So I want you guys to go over here to Pexels.com right here. And what we're going to do, so with Pexels.com, we want to utilize stock free video. And we want to look for things like motivational, inspiring, hardworking, happy, cheerful, things that are going to be very uplifting. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to look for motivation right here. Look at that. Boom. Okay. And I want to make sure under this tab right here, I have video selected. You can use stock free images, but videos are going to be much more engaging and hold the viewer's attention. Just an FYI. And look at that already right here. We have quite a few different clips we can use. And, I love this already. And it's totally free, guys. It's totally free to use. We can download these and use these in our project. So let's see. Let's look at this one right here. I love that, guys. Look at that. That's so cool. Here's yet another one. I love it, man. Love it. And look, you see right here, it's completely free to use. Guys, I don't have to pay anything for these. Look at that. You got all that. This is just under one tag. I mean, we can go back up here. We can do success. We can do inspiration. I mean, guys, there's so many good videos we can find up here. I mean, it's really easy. So what I'm going to do is we're going to kind of do a little bit of a walkthrough. So I'm going to go back to this one, and I'm going to go ahead and hit free download. I think, wow, you can actually have a choice of downloading either. So we'll just do full HD for this one. And you'll have say thanks. Okay. You can copy it back, link. You don't have to. My video is downloading up here. I'm going to go ahead and download this other one. And I'm going to download just 3, just so I can kind of show you guys the premise behind using these in the context of a video. So we'll do some motivational. We'll see what's here. Maybe we'll do this guy pushing up. Okay. We'll do this one as well. Step 2. Now, in this step, we're actually going to download copyright-free Creative Commons voices of people doing affirmations for us, so we don't have to do it ourselves, although you're more than welcome to. And if that's the route you want to take, you can simply Google free affirmations online. You'll get tons of results. And all you got to do is use your phone's voice recorder on here. Most phones come with a voice recorder app. You just click record, and you can just start speaking the affirmations. Once that's done, you hit stop, and then you just drag and drop the files from your phone via USB tether or email or Dropbox. If you're self-conscious about your voice, or maybe you don't want to deal with that or don't want to do that, that's fine, because I'm going to show you a really cool website right here called archive.org that deals with all files and things public domain, which means it is free for you, totally copyright free for you to use in any of your commercial or non-commercial projects. And so today, as we're here on the Internet Archive, we're going to go ahead and look up affirmations, okay? We're going to hit enter. And what it's going to do is it's going to look through all things that are affirmations. See, we have some written ones, we have audio, but we want to go over here and make sure that audio is selected. That's very important because we're looking for the speaking voice, okay? And what it's going to do is it's going to sort all the results by just spoken word. So I'm not really sure what that's about, but you have great affirmations, you have positive. I mean, these are all good ones you can use, guys. Look at these. There's tons of them. Affirmations for spiritual health and wealth. I mean, like, it just goes on and on and on and on. Guys, this is great. So you can just pick any one of these here. And in fact, I'm just going to grab a random one too. Let's just do writing and using affirmations. Here we go. All right, so we have this affirmations here, and as you can see, it's 33 minutes long. I could use the whole thing if I want to, or I could just kind of cut it down. What's really cool, I find that if you want, you can maybe download about, I'd say 20, 30, 40 stock video clips and just kind of like, compile them together. And then maybe at the 5 or 10 minute mark, just loop all the clips over again versus having to literally get 30 plus minutes of just affirmation videos to sit on top of the voice clip. So that is a route you can take. Or you can just maybe take 10 minutes of this affirmation. It's entirely up to you. But longer videos on YouTube do tend to perform better. So I would probably go the first route. So I'm going to come down here. And as you see, I can download it. I can download it in an OGG Vorbis. I can do a torrent. But I'm just going to stick to a standard MP3. I feel like that's the most convenient and easiest. So it shows the clip right here. And I'm going to go ahead and save audio as. All right, guys. Now that I have my affirmations downloaded, the next step is to go into the YouTube Studio, which is once you have a channel or account, which I'm sure many of you do. And I'm sure many of you know already how to create a channel. Once you've done that, go into YouTube Studio right here. And you go down to audio library and you have just a mass plethora of free audio tracks you can use for any of your videos. You have everything from dance electronic to ambient to rock, hip hop, and you have different moods like dark. Say you're going to do like a top 10 scary video or maybe happy. There's just all sorts of stuff in here. So what you're going to want to do for affirmations though, there's even sound effects. I forgot to mention that. You want to do maybe a mood like relaxing. Let's see, there's funky, calm, something like calm. So I'd probably do something like this. That's ambient and calm. So those are the two things you want to do. Definitely go for ambient. That's always going to help because you're thinking like affirmations. It's going to be like meditation music. You're going to listen to it. You're going to be calm, So you got to match that vibe. So let's do lights and you can download it right here. Very simple. And the audio is pretty much going to match the same thing as the affirmations and the stock video. We're just going to loop it. So it only being 2 minutes versus 3 minutes versus a minute, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to loop it over and over again. So once that's downloaded, let's go to the next step. Remember when I told you guys that everything you need for this step is completely free? Well, this is the best part of my opinion. And this is step 4. You're going to be downloading a free video editor. It's called OpenShot, as you see here. It is a really cool video editor. It doesn't cost a dime. It's completely free to download. And, for doing what you're doing, you don't need anything super fancy. You don't need to have Adobe Premiere. You don't need to have Final Cut Pro. You don't need none of that. You just need something to drag and drop videos over audio and create a simple MP4 video. And this will do that more than easily. And you can even use the InShot app if you're using an Android or Apple, which you are more than capable of doing, since the video creation process of these kinds of videos is more than easy. And when it comes to compiling the video all together, it's very easy. You just want to go ahead and lay your voice track, your affirmations down. You want to go ahead and have the music track underneath that and have that looping. And then you just want to drag and drop several stock free video clips over the top of that. As a matter of fact, let me show you what I mean. Okay, so for my example, I'm actually using Adobe Premiere, but don't worry about that because, like I said again, OpenShot can do all the same things that we need to do for this video creation. So I have all my files in here, I have my timeline, and your setup if you're using OpenShot will look very similar. So I'm going to start by dragging my affirmations MP3 down to the audio line, and now we have that in full force. All right, now the next thing I'm going to want to do is here is the audio file that I downloaded called Lights. I'm going to drag that. I'm going to put it underneath the voice, and I'm actually just going to zoom out, and we can just duplicate this multiple times. I've just duplicated it multiple times to fill it all the way to the end, and I could adjust the volumes over in a different panel. So now we have the audio figured out and the music. We want to simply start placing clips over it. So literally this is all you guys are going to do. Ready? I'm going to drag my first clip, place it over. Drag my next clip, place it over. Now, one thing you guys will want to be conscientious of is some of these clips will have audio attached to them. They're usually just blank audio like this, where there's nothing there. But so what you want to do is with OpenShot, you want to just delete the audio. With Premiere, I have to go in here and unlink it and then delete it. You might have to do the same because they'll probably be linked, just so you know. And already we have clips that are just going to play together. And it's going to play, and it's going to play. And you guys can just do this over and over and over again. And if you want, you can get a little more fancy about it. You can add in transitions. You can kind of shorten and extend the video clips. Or you can kind of, if you want, you can cut the video clips in half. And then start, kind of rearranging them around and moving them around. Putting them here and having it sit there. And then kind of just keep the viewer more on their toes. but I'm telling you guys, you don't need to do this. You can if you want to. I mean, it makes it more interesting, but ultimately, the people watching this are doing it more for auditory reasons and for meditation, relaxation. They're not necessarily doing it just for video. The video is there to help keep them engaged and locked in, so it's kind of secondary to the audio. As long as you have the audio in place, that is the most important part. So that's basically it, guys, and you're just going to kind of rinse and repeat this until, you know, your video is either at the 10-minute mark or at the 30-minute mark, however long you want to do it. And remember, you know, if you wanted to make this a long file, I would just rinse and repeat this with a bunch of videos all the way to the end. And then if you want to, you can just, you know, copy and paste all this over double. So like, let's say I had all these files, a bunch of video files that just kind of rinsed and repeat all the way to the end here. I would just highlight everything, I would copy it, and I would simply just paste it right here at the end. So now my video is double the length because I could have that affirmation repeating over and over again if I want to make a 2-hour video. You got to remember that the viewer watching it isn't going to care. They're not doing it for the sake of the video. They're doing it for the auditory. So just remember that. It could be really easy for you to pump out a half-hour video, an hour-long video. Now, to start off with, I would recommend sticking around 20 to 30 minutes. But, you know, feel free if you want to do an hour, 2 hours, you can do that. But again, my recommendation is like 20, 30 minutes. That is a great place to start. Now, I'm going to release to you the little golden nugget of information that nobody else, for whatever reason, seems to be talking about. And if they do, it's far and few in between. Here's the kicker. A lot of people say that you can make money from these channels, but they don't actually show you that you have to have an actual voiceover for these affirmations. Meaning that you have to have an actual voice that's not a robot voice. Although I've heard you can monetize robot voices, but it's best to err on the side of caution and actually use a human realistic voice, which is why you should use your own, or like we did in this video, find public domain spoken affirmations. When you have a voiceover, you could have a still image. YouTube doesn't care. They just want realism. They want every video to be distinctive and different. So as long as you have a real voice speaking an affirmation, you're good as golden. And that is the golden nugget I wanted to share with you because that will make or break whether you get approved for AdSense or not. I'm telling you that now. So, and speaking of AdSense, let's go ahead now and move on to how you can monetize this kind of channel. So back in YouTube, as you can see, I recommend going the AdSense route once you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. But again, you know, with an affirmation channel, you're going to get a lot of high watch time because again, people are listening to it for auditory, which means they're going to be watching a lot of your videos all the way through. So you're going to rank up that watch time rather quickly, and it'll be really easy for you to get the subscriber count and kind of just get to be able to monetize your videos. And now something very important to know, that when you monetize your videos with AdSense, especially even more so in this niche, you don't want a bunch of ads popping up in the middle of the videos, disturbing our listeners' auditory experience, right? That's going to ruin it, and it's going to make them turn away from your video. So instead of filling your videos with just ads and breakpoints all throughout, you want to definitely have ads at the beginning, at the end, and when you actually go to put midpoint ads, set them at the beginning and the end. So you have double ads at the beginning and double ads at the end. And I'll kind of show you what that looks like. So here's an example of a video that I've been doing. And as you can see, I have an ad break right here at the 0-minute mark. And then I have an ad break right here at the very end. But if you also look here, I also have ads that are going to play before and play after. And so what this means is that there's going to be an ad that plays directly before, and as soon as the video starts, there's going to be an ad that plays. Then when you get to the end of the video, you're going to have an ad that plays. The video is going to end, and you're going to have yet another ad that plays. So already, there's 4 free ad spots in which I don't have to disrupt the viewer's listening experience versus only the 2 right here at the location of the ads, right? It's a little tip I learned, and it will be really helpful for this niche, and it's just going to make you more money in the long run. Now, you can insert mid-roll ads into the video, but you have to be very strategic and you have to be very careful because having too many, you're going to start to drive people away. So it really just depends on what you want to do and how you want to do it. I would say maybe the safe spot is probably 1 or 2, but don't go too crazy. Now that we've talked about AdSense, that's just again one piece of the pie. Now, until your channel actually gets monetized, there's a few good other ways you could really monetize your channel and make a killing. far more than you can with AdSense. And that, my friends, is affiliate marketing. So the two websites that I strongly recommend you going to is clickbank.com. And as you see right here, I'm actually signed in and I'm under the marketplace. It is completely free to sign up as an affiliate. It will not cost you a dime. There's no subscription fee. It's totally free. And you could sign up to promote all sorts of affiliate products across a variety of niches, from woodworking to beauty products and then some. So I've just typed in affirmations and I'm getting all sorts of products I can choose to promote. There's ZenMind, there's affirmation software, inward affirmations. So I can kind of go through these, see what the average conversion rate is. I can kind of see what the average rebill, if there is a rebill. Gravity kind of tells you how popular it is. It tells you the niche that it's in. And it'll kind of tell you too, like what you're looking. It'll kind of tell you too how much the commission is usually, and all right here is usually information about the affiliate stuff. So for example, like an affiliate page, if there's a JV page, anything you need to know. So like let's say you go up here and you want to promote ZenMind, right? So we can click on the actual link and it will take us to the actual sales page where we can kind of see what the sales page looks like. Is this something we want to promote? I mean, this looks pretty cool. So I think this is something that I want to promote on my page. So all I got to do is go right back over here. I click the promote button and it's going to bring up a link and it's going to have, I could put a tracking ID. So I'm going to put YouTube. And you would do this if you were actually posting this link in several spots. But since I'm just doing it on my YouTube profile, you don't have to have a tracking ID. It's completely up to you. So since I'm not advertising this link on any other spots other than this one YouTube channel, I don't need it. So I'm going to generate my hop links and there you go. This is my affiliate link right here. And I have my affiliate link ready. And I could stick it in my description and kind of make a thing where it says, you know, if you're interested in X product, boom, point my users in that direction. All right, it'll be nice and easy. So, you know, you can do that for 5, 6, 7 of these products on here and kind of flesh out your description. Now, keep in mind, you're not just limited to ClickBank. Digistore24 is another really great resource, which again, you can sign up for as an affiliate. It is completely free, no fees, nothing. You just sign up as an affiliate. And they too, like ClickBank, have a marketplace. And I've done the same thing. I've searched for affirmations. And looks like they only have one for affirmations. And you can see right here, popularity. Now, this doesn't mean how good the product is. It just means that it's not super popular, which means it's not being promoted a lot, which really doesn't really mean much to you as far as good or bad. It's just kind of letting you know. So it tells you here about 50% commission. So this tells me right here that this is a product that's probably not really marketed a bunch. Probably because a lot of people in the affirmations niche are probably not going after this product in Digistore. So again, this would be just something you can check out now. You know, you can kind of see any of this stuff here, the affiliate program stuff. You can go ahead and promote now. You get your hop link for your specific affiliate account. So again, guys, you have multiple marketplaces to get affiliate links and programs from and products and services to offer. I would heavily utilize these. The other thing I would do too is go and buy a domain. You can go that route through places like Namecheap.com, GoDaddy.com, HostGator.com, Bluehost.com. I mean, so many places you can buy a domain and hosting, and I would actually have a domain set up that you can direct users to. And then of course, I would have a landing page built using an autoresponder like Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp. They usually all have a native landing page builder, but again, if you want to do those things, that cost money. And I'm not going to show them today because I want to go the completely free route that doesn't cost you a dime. You can work up to doing those things, but the way you need to start off is completely free, not spending any money. So that's how we're doing it today. All right, guys, now that you have this killer proven method that works, I want to step back and tell you a little bit about my story. Back in 2017, I was going through a really tumultuous period of my life where my wife and I were separated because we had some serious income problems and I was living apart. We were living in separate places. We ended up finding a place out in a very rural area, and I had no job or work prospects. I was broke. I didn't really have the skills I needed, and I was kind of put into a situation where I was given a job, but we were barely scraping by. Well, fast forward a year, I would become manager of this retail establishment, still barely scraping by, still miserable, just grinding a 9-to-5. And as a matter of fact, I was working harder than I ever had being a manager. Working a very small store with only 3 employees. So I was getting paid pennies for how much work I was putting into, missing time with my family, all these things. And come December of 2018, I decided I was going to start a YouTube channel. And I always loved listening to scary stories and things like that on YouTube. So I'm like, you know what? I already had a background in audio engineering and audio production. So I was kind of like, you know what the heck, right? I'm sure I can give it a go. And over the next 4 or 5 months, it turned into something that blossomed. I mean, I went from 0 subscribers to a couple thousand. I was able to monetize my channel. And my first month was April of 2019. And I was able to make about $100, and I thought that was incredible. So fast forward again till May, and now I go from 100 to making like 500-600, and so now I'm like, wow, this is a nice little side hustle. Like this is like a part-time job that I kind of gotta take care of. And so again, another month later, come June, I would get laid off from my job, and now I'm completely stuck. I'm in an area where there is no jobs really at all. In fact, when I saw the unemployment officer, he suggested I become a police officer because it's the only viable career in the entire area. So it just goes to show you how rural and how poor my area is. And so I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. I had a baby coming on the way who's going to be born in August. It was now July. I needed to have something figured out now. And I was freaking out. So I put all my time and understanding and training into just studying YouTube and studying what I was doing wrong and learning how I can twist and pull and kind of figure everything out. And I'll tell you what, through studying and investing time and investing in myself, I learned some crazy high-end skills and little secrets and strategies that I used that I took my YouTube at the time, which was making about $700 a month at this point, up to about $2,000 to $3,000 a month. I know that's not a lot at the time, but jumping up in numbers that high completely replaced my income that I had lost as a manager because I was making roughly the same. And so ever since then, I haven't looked back. I've just been doing the YouTube game since September of 2019. And since then, I've now grown that $2,000 to $3,000 a month YouTube to now doing $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, even $10,000 a month now with multiple YouTube channels and continuing to expand my brand and grow my business. If that is something that you are very interested in learning and want to know more about and grow your YouTube and grow your income, then I highly encourage you to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be talking about all those things and showing you some really cool tips and tricks along the way. But most importantly, I want you guys to learn the very important skills that you need to create a business, the high-end skills that you need to learn to master affiliate marketing and selling high-ticket items. And that's why I encourage you guys to click the link in my bio that takes you to the #1 product that I recommend, and it starts off with a 15-day business challenge. Now, you're going to be taken through a sequence of events over the course of 15 days that teaches you everything you need to know and learn how to master these skills. So I highly encourage you to click that link. You can find it in my description below. I really hope this video has helped you guys, and I hope that it's helped you grow. I hope you listen to it. I hope you watch it, and I hope you take action. And most importantly, make some money, man. And also be on the lookout too, because I'm going to be releasing a part 2 that gets into the real nitty-gritty, like doing the thumbnail, doing the title, doing the description, doing the tags, the most important parts that can take your video from 0 to hero in a very short amount of time. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Take care.